Good evening, everyone. It is a beautiful day. It is the weekend. We don't plan on sleeping a lot because that's right. We are going to explore the new region that was released by Pearl Abyss. Even if he doesn't have, don't mind Lema running into walls. It's normal. She's just doing her best, being a mountain goat. We are trying to go ahead and explore the new beautiful things that this region has to offer us. Now, what am I talking about exactly? Well, new region, whoop-de-doo, we're all happy. Guess what? This new beautiful region has new knowledge. Now, why is knowledge important? Because knowledge has energy benefits, loot drop benefits, and most importantly, it has lore. This contains all the updated lore on basically everything. So, only picked a little bit at what Lema was doing. She was doing very hard work. Congratulations, Lema.
You can find my guides that are not rewarded on the video monthly on the website and forum of Black Desert Online.
And yep.
Also, we shouldn't have started before, but we had some issues. As you might know, Black Desert is trying to kill our PCs with the new anti-cheat system. So we had to clean the PCs. Swittzy had to change his graphics card and then give me his graphics card. So we had to do this switch. So I couldn't do the guides. And also at certain point, I don't know if the forum got doxed or what, because apparently there is the elephant community who's trying to start a civil war, like actually is ongoing a civil war against the RP community. The RP community apparently, allegedly, is protected by GM Poly, so now the elephant community tried to go against GM Poly. I don't know what happened, if they doxed the website or whatnot, but like it wasn't working very good today. So like I had to do all the three new adventure logs this weekend between yesterday night and today, and I can tell you it required a lot of time. All the issues in between didn't help. So
yes. So long story short, here we are.
With Lema a bit stressed.
We wish the best to the elephant community. And the role player community. We're the lore community and we chillin'. So, yes, this new region is supposed to have a story, but unfortunately it didn't get released. So here we are about... What are you doing?
I'm bringing you where you are supposed to be to start with knowledge.
Oh, okay, I thought we already arrived. That's why I was confused. I was like, what?
I wanted to do to show the entrance first thing first.
Of course. Look at this entrance, guys. Wow, look at it. Look at this. And here's where I lost Lema for the last 24 hours.
Not here, around all the map, but yeah.
Of course. Totally. She totally didn't sit here and to like try every single book that you see, of course. No. Anyway, so yes, as you can notice, here are the secret guards and Society of Equilibrium. That means that here we have, well, not only all of the characters from the story, but we should have the knowledge and the stories, the updated one, which hopefully will give us insight into the reworks and things they want to do. So think of this as a pre-history, pre-leak, whatever. Let's figure out, okay? Alright, so.
Okay, so I would suggest to start from the actual main room of this place, which is not this one.
Ah, of course.
Because we have two side rooms. In particular, in this side room, we have Alustin. And if you want to talk to him, since like you actually can have the knowledge of the NPCs, of the secret guards, but Alustin. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, hello. Yes.
Fucking weeb.
I changed my language of the game to Korean because apparently I heard somewhere that it gives you higher chances of enchantment. And I have a pen black star. Thank you. I've been deemed worthy to delve into the secrets. Of course, Alastin. Oh, hey.
Sadly, Swittzy will have to read the entries from the H.
Yeah, don't remind me. Come on.
Because no, but let me explain. Usually, or at least very often, you have the entries put as a dialogue with the NPC or the interaction. Adding founds, I don't know what happened this time. Long story short, we don't have this in Ulukita. Ulukita, the new region, the new part of Ulukita, the Southern Ulukita, got released with 3 adventure logs, Southern Ulukita 1 and 2, and Society of Equilibrium. We start with Society of the Equilibrium just because I liked it more. And the issue is that while having the interaction, you won't actually read the lore behind the knowledge entry. So you have to go into H page or use, you can also do this, Swittzy, by the way. Here you will have a general knowledge.
H is so much better. One click and it works.
Yeah, one click, you can just do this and you have it on screen.
Yeah, but look at my beautiful character.
Okay. Basically, you will have to go and check your encyclopedia, so the H window, and read the entries from there.
Okay.
It's quite sad and breaking the roleplay situation, but whatever.
Alright. Can I start?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. The Society of Equilibrium is a treasure trove of countless secrets. Knowledge so ancient that its age is immeasurable lies in wait for its rightful master. Cool.
Yeah, this.
Cool. So, next I have Alastin.
Okay. How was called this entry? Society of Equilibrium Secret Archive, right?
I trust you, probably.
Okay.
Secret of the Archive, yes.
Okay, next. Follow me.
I am following you.
Okay.
Is the archive here?
Yep.
There's a massive number of books. Fuck my life. A book containing Alastin's study on the quote-unquote door. Holy fucking shitballs. Okay. Sorry guys, I was a bit surprised because he was like, oh, whatever, boom, full on text. we might yet discover another door. The sacred tree harbors both infinite possibilities and infinite fears, given its ability to connect to numerous worlds. The silver lining is that these pathways are confined to a single camasylve. However, doors with increasingly precise coordinates are being discovered one by one. The Door of Paradise, hinting at Aal's world, Calibre's door, leading to Atoraxen, and even the Magnus and the Abyssal Well branching out through the Abyssal Veins. Alastin.
Because of course, by doing several quests, we found out that actually is canon lore that in Black Desert you have different timelines, different parallel universe, if we can call them like this, alternative realities. And there are several doors to these alternative realities, but also places. And there was like one of a list of the ones we know.
Okay, let's keep going. Record about the massive structure at the heart of society, of the Society of Equilibrium. I'm just gonna get them and then read all of them. Records from the novice, Resh, which is the brother of Lando, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Okay. So, we go from the Resh records. Resh, remember this. Guarding secrets and maintaining balance is of utmost importance. Absolutely, bows. That includes my secret dwelling in the society. What now? Okay, so we can see that Resh is useless. Silverfront's figurine. A figurine depicting the Eternal Flame Yinix alongside Silverfront, a man whose love was as intense as the Eternal Flame itself.
Wink, wink.
I really love those dragons, you know what I'm saying?
The fact,
Judging by the records, it seems like an artifact crafted by the Secret Guard ages ago, or perhaps it was created by someone fascinated by the story of Silverfront.
the fact that we don't actually have the figurine is driving me crazy. I'm very upset about it.
It should be at the center of the society, right? So it should be up here. Look how I'm climbing the stairs.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Okay. No, I don't see anything. Only flowers. They said it's it's at the bottom, and that one definitely doesn't. Not Silverfront.
Yeah, I think they mess things up. I
Yeah,
don't
let's
know.
keep going. Ooh, it's good we start from the 3, so... A restored journal of an interpretation of the secret guards. The contents of Bea's restored journal. Sources Bea journal is on the shelf. Books on the shelf cover Yzrahid. So let's see, we start from the 1. Yeah, so it's actually good that I go, because when you go there, I reverse it and then... Okay. Yzrahid. If she managed to harness the great power and influence through the 5 rings, what could have possibly been her motive? Her actions were like water stains dropped from an evil she harbored. She lived a life plagued by abandonment. Abandon or be abandoned. A series of misfortunes ultimately left her thirsting for power. The inevitable water stains reeked of malvoyance, leaving behind a trail of tragedy and despair. Brorum, I won't back down. Knowing our child's future is at stake. When the next spring arrives, I hope to see the nameless flowers bloom and love flow instead of tears. Whatever. I dreamt today. Right? Just within reach, Yzrahid, the one I've been relentlessly pursuing, appeared. The White Witch, she whispered to me, Bea, everything you have will become my spoil. Fate, you say, to lose the one you love, to yearn for your own demise, you call this beautiful existence fate? How laughable. I will carry on the legacy of Cartian. In the end, you will gain nothing from me. The Book of Cartian will return to its rightful place. You will never find it the scarecrow you desperately seek. The catastrophe Cartian feared will not come to pass. Wait, did Yzrahid say that? Or was it something feminine left behind? No. Cast aside these doubts. Okay. Bea's journal is akin to a trophy left behind by Yzrahid. Her journal, left untouched in the harsh barrens, bore the unmistakable mark of her hostility towards Yzrahid. Yet, no further records of Bea could be found. It's almost certain that Yzrahid took her life. The fact that Yzrahid took Bea's fate, which ended in death, would it be a testament to Yzrahid's overbearing arrogance?
Because the Secret Guard don't know what we know. And what do we know, Swittzy?
That Yzrahid kinda was like, whoop-de-doo-de-doo. And
Thank you for trying to convey this concept. Okay, what the Secret Guards don't know, but we do know, is that behind the warehouse of Tarif, there is a tower. On the top of the tower, on an abandoned desk, there is a journal, Bea's journal. And from there, you can start a quest that is going to explain you who was Bea. A sorceress, so a Cartian follower, was trying to find out what happened, what Yzrahid was plotting.
yes, and this is Bea's journal as well.
Yeah. What they didn't know, because of course they didn't do the whole questline like we did,
Yes.
is that she found out what Yzrahid was trying to do, but Finlin, who was allegedly the 5th finger of the 5 fingers of Yzrahid, killed Bea, because Bea almost reached and made public the plans of Yzrahid. Brorum was very mad about it because Bea was Brorum's wife, and in fact, Brorums helped us to fight and defeat the 4 fingers, 5 if we also count Finlin. And fun fact, if you do this questline, Finlin will be available in Tarif because it's still an NPC, but she's going to change her appearance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Continue.
Mm-hmm.
The White Witch and the Secret Guards 2. They talk about the Secret Guards and the White Witch. Yep. Books chronicling the tales of the White Witch and the Secret Guards are on the shelf. Boom. The sorceresses, despite their hatred of Yzrahid, warned her of the Book of Cartian, which she had stolen, and they so desperately sought to reclaim. The immense power and will inscribed in the Book of Cartian left traces that led the sorceresses, a few of whom were disciples of Cartian themselves, like breadcrumbs. Yzrahid is very hard to read, this one. Yeah, because they cut it in half. Okay. Yzrahid, in an attempt to break the will of the Book of Cartian and claim it entirely, as well as evade her pursuers, tore apart the pages of the power and will inscribed within the book to create the Forbidden Book. This Forbidden Book, born out of force and fragmented will, harbored a desire to be whole. The Forbidden Book is now filled with desire scattered across Media, creating or absorbing more forbidden books. When a few of the great sorceresses gather the forbidden books to restore the Book of Cartian and complete the Cartian spell, they were confronted by a monster filled with desire. However, they reportedly found only a faint echo of Cartian's will within the monster, crying out, "Yzrahid, stop her." It is unknown when, but at that time the Secret Guard took this solitary cry to heart. And remember, forbidden books, you can find them and fix them together to start like the
That's the lore behind the secret.
Yep. Every stride of the White Witch Yzrahid is marked by greed. She not only yearned for the power of the Black Spirits, but also sees the soul of Zarka, the Lord of Corruption. The soulless body can only cry out in its loss, a cry that will forever go unanswered. Moreover, the eunuchs, with flames so fierce it could incinerate even gods, Art of Automagia, holding complete control over Ataraxen, and the ancient weapons of Ataraxen, Yzrahid's insatiable greed, having claimed all these, will never cease. Whatever is the inner black spirit driving this greed, or her ambition to slay Hadum and Sylvia to ascend to Garur herself, who's to say? The day Yzrahid's greed halts and she looks back upon this continent, there will be no adversary capable of standing against her. Yzrahid must be stopped for the sake of the world's balance. I didn't think Yzrahid had the black spirit inside of her still, but whatever they say.
Technically, she cut out the black spirit, but you never know with the new thingies, do you?
Yeah, so technically, Yzrahid was known as the breaker of the pact.
The one who survived, the boy who lived, etc.
Yeah.
You get the point. She did manage to sever the pact with the Black Spirit, and during the old awakening / succession questline, she always told you to be wary of the Black Spirits and not use the Black Spirit power and not trust the Black Spirits.
And that she was very disappointed because, unlike her, we didn't separate ourselves from the black spirit and yada yada yada. But like basically, this is the long story short of what's up with Yzrahid until now, from the point of view of the secret guards. So basically, like after everything that happened in Media, Ataraxion, Mountain of Eternal Winter, the secret guards came to the conclusion that probably she's doing everything to ascend to godhood.
Yeah, so did she get the Heart of Automagia as well?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Technically.
Because with the way they put it here, it seemed like she did.
Because they think so.
Yeah, yes. Remember, the secret guards are useless dogs. Okay.
Because in theory, very much in theory, she got it from Sikrakia. But like, you have to take this with granum salis because
Grain of salt.
Sorry?
Is a grain of salt.
Grain of salt. Because of course PA can say, oh, but this was just the theory of the secret guards. It wasn't what was actually happening. So don't worry if the lore is different actually in the next question. Okay.
Yeah, so remember about this thing, folks. It can be, this is the point of view of the secret guards, so it can be different, we're not sure.
Oh, you already took it?
There's nothing here.
sorry, wrong shelf. Oh, this shelf. Yeah.
God damn, son! Alright.
This is basically long story short, Mountain of Eternal Winter.
Okay, I got him, so let's see. The Raging Flame Unix is capable of incinerating even gods. Perhaps it symbolizes the forbidden love of Silverfront. It actually doesn't. Silverfront dared to fall in love with a dragon, and for that he bore the curse of the 6 witches. My man smashed not only the mama, but the babies as well.
First
Double
the daughter
dipper.
and then the mom, the
Oh,
mother.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's a badass, all I can say. What a player. The god of hope, Zarka, promised to grant his wish if he offered the god-born in flame, Ynyx. It enchanted Silverfront, who journeyed to Ozerka, my bad, with the Ynyx and the Knights of Dawn. The mission to serve the Chain of Greed was also the hope and desire of Bahitla Lekona. Silverfront, wielding the blazing Ynyx, stood before Zarka, the god of corruption. Whoa, that was fast, bro. He was the god of wishes just 2 lines ago. The god of corruption, in all of his majesty, beckoned Silverfront. Silverfront, show me the Ynyx. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And on that day, Silverfront became an astronaut, mechanical history teacher, and shaved off his head. And on that day, to quell the unending greed named Hope, Bahitla Lekona set ablaze the divine tree Kuturan and the god of hope, Zarka. But he was unaware.
Yeah, the thing about setting on fire the divine tree from Bahitla Lekona is new, to be fair.
Yeah. Instead of responding, Silverfront brandished the flames of the Ynyx and immediately began to set the flesh of the god of corruption and his temple ablaze. The brilliant empire of Ozerka was already one with the Lord of Corruption. Thus, in the flames of the war that ensured, Ozerka was destroyed. Oof. Unfortunately, Zarka did not perish in the Ynyx flames, but concealed his traces, burning the eternal shackles of Ozerka that Zarka had rooted in the Kuturan. Wait, really? He didn't perish?
I mean,
Okay.
technically, like every now and then he's resummoned, so
But he
in a
didn't
certain way
perish.
he didn't perish.
Bahitla Lekona. Doubt. He revered the Ynyx flames that brought downfall and salvation to Ozerka. Bahitram asked the painting Silverfront. Ynyx? Are you saying that's the name of the sacred flames that burned the gods? No. This is Labreska. Her heart. The love of hers that never lost warmth, even in the land that freezes everything.
So basically it's confirmed that the Ynyx apparently, allegedly, is one of the hearts of Labreska.
Bahitla Lekona, seeking to honor Ynyx and Silverfront, who saved him and Ozerka, headed to Labreska to the snowy mountain. However, Ynyx and Silverfront did not come to the mountain. Something was eating away at Labreska's mind, and she left her last few words almost like a will to Bahitla Lekona. Silverfront, have you brought the Ynyx? Wait, has your curse disappeared? Finally, you've done it. But Silverfront, I don't understand this feeling. My life was filled with clear dichotomies. Dichotomies, whatever the fuck that is. Can you...
It means seeing the world in black and white when you only have extremes that oppose each other's.
See, I told you, the secret guards were useless because they use complex words. Be it victory or death, or defeat, victory or defeat, life or death.
Exactly,
But
these are dichotomies.
Yeah. But you, my feelings towards you are not. Is it love, hatred? I wish to bury the answer along with my heart. This staff, Uvu, the legacy of my heart leaves behind, forged with those enigmatic feelings, will thirst for the Ynyx. It will lead its wielder to the Ynyx and eventually you. Why will this person seek the Ynyx? For vengeance or for justice? Would they kill you or persuade you for it?
A staff.
Staff.
A
Just-
staff like the one
Eleza's using?
Ilezra's using, which is allegedly from Cartiando. Was the staff of Cartian from Labresca?
What the fuck? Possibly. Labreska fell silent and her tears blossomed into an Ojikshini. Ojikshini handed over the staff, forged from the heart of the heart as Labreska has described, to Bahitram, leaving words of gratitude. When asked what he was thankful for, the Ojikshini shook its head, saying it didn't know. Only Labreska, his now silent origin, would know. Bahitram, receiving the staff, sorted out his confused feelings, recalling his last encounter with the strange silver front after defeating Zarka amidst all the confusion. All this misfortune that started with the Enix has not ended, and now the world will harbor a new desire to kill the gods. My curse, Erythrea, who gave up on everything for me, and even Labreska, who laid her heart bare. I believed that the Enix would give us rest, but it led everyone to tragedy, unable to extinguish the endlessly burning cold.
So it was supposed to be a solution, and yet it was a problem.
Aha, well, technically alcohol is also a solution, that's a problem. So, Enix is alcoholism. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm getting to 3. The staff that Bahitram Lalekona received from the Ojishini was truly an astonishing artifact. His descendants cherished it as a great relic for several generations. And the secret guards set out to find the Enix's flames with Bahitram's staff, so the secret guards have it. However, Bahitram's staff led not to the warmth of the flame, but to a deeper cold that extinguished souls. The time and effort required to delve into the secret of the Enix's flame became too much, and we had to forfeit. When the staff of Bahitram was returned to his descendants, the Dragon Museum was erected. The descendants did not think highly of Bahitram, so there was no need to elaborate on Bahitram's staff. Upon the request to take care of what seemed to be silver front artifact, he showed a look of disgust and without a word put it on display.
There is a Bahitram staff in Mountain of Eternal Winter. I guess that's the stuff.
So why don't we choose the staff to find the Enix? Damn, they're stupid. Anyway.
Technically, also the Guardian should be able to find the Enix, but
Yeah, of
This
course.
aside.
Dream on. Okay,
don't feel
the exalted land, Ulukita, its name is the most accurate representation of Isilan, the Uluans who trained endlessly. The process of breaking down and rebuilding their bodies and mind is a noble practice for their individual enlightenment, leaving nothing to be desired. Belmorn, the manifestation of Zarka, fled to the exalted land after being defeated by the Knights of Dawn. Their best, Tarek, and the noble Putarek confronted Belmorn and sternly warned him. As the representative of Barid's One, the first, I warn you. You bring such foul energy and have no right to set foot on this land. Although it is only right to take your knack and offer it to my master, your energy is so impure that it's not even worth the effort. I have no idea if there is any truth to this account, Resh.
so basically, like Resh translated it and probably is all fucked.
Yeah, I think, yeah. The death of Labreska will give rise to a new Labreska, and the death of a hero will lead to the birth of another. However, we must not make this we must not take this as a natural course of events. We must abandon the arrogant illusion that the world will flow as it should. Darkness swallows everything, and there is no beginning or end. Our god has been defeated. The goddess Elvia and God-eyed will never respond to us, and we can only find comfort in the shadow of their existence. Our story will continue until someone who can engrave into Hadum that we can end this ourselves appears. My request is your mission, and this beginning and end will be tied only by our will. I embark on a journey to atone for my original sin, bearer of the secret mission. Never forget that the mission continues only with the resolute will.
So Elvia is not only a dimension, is a proper goddess. And it is not Hadum, but I guess she is on the side of Hadum.
Could be. Shall we keep going?
Yeah.
I accidentally went through a hole.
Okay, I have to find the thingy. As you can see, here we go. Talking about Hadum.
First invasion of the evil god Hadum 1. Could the invasion of the evil god Hadum have been foretold? The first sign was a mysterious disaster. A plague named the Black Death began to break out in Calfian, and so spread across the continent. According to the investigation results, the situation in Camasilvia at the time was no different. Those who accepted the power of the Black Spirit found their minds threatened by it, and the lives of nature spirits were endangered by it. The land of the Morning Light was no exception. Black tides rose as if to swallow everything, taking all lives and threatening to devastate the land. The common theory is that these strange and massive disasters occurring around the same time, with no known beginning, were the early symptoms of the evil god Hadum beginning to reach into this world.
And then disappeared. Because yes.
Of course, because Hadum is like, tickle, you have some plagues, bye.
And we know, of course, that in the land of the Morning Light we had the Black Plague because these pushed Yonhwa to go around and find the cure. And die miserably trying.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The continent fell ill due to Hadum's first invasion, and Kadri desired another great disaster, mimicking the Black Sun. However, as Camasil burned and Kadri was punished, fortunately, Hadum lost all its guides and could not cross over to this world. That's kinda silly. Alas, okay, it's very hard because if you try to move it a bit, it pushes all the way. Alas, the continent was not intact. The Nagas and Fogans, who had already migrated en masse to survive the disaster, lost their homeland, and the territorial war among races began in a struggle to protect their new homeland. Okay. In order to survive the disaster, each faction drew their swords to punish each other, and began to seize what belonged to others. War and chaos eventually dotted this world. Get it? Dotted? Yeah. Record observation of the destruction phenomenon in Elvia. That's good. Remember, guys, in Elvia you have no NPCs except for Reglish, which bizarrely seems to be the only place that has NPCs. But every NPC and every monster in Elvia is corrupted by some sort of weird black spirit magic. We just don't know which one. The entire continent has been marred by centuries of conflict, opposition, and war. In the aftermath, the people, left in desolation, were barely scraping by, with no end in sight of rebuilding from the prolonged strife. Just as everyone was barely clawing their way back to life from the seamlessly endless war, Hadum finally began to carve a path through this tumultuous land. Okay. The threat of Hadum, the entity that swallows all hope and will, began to reveal itself to the world through the Elvia distortion. However, this should have not happened. If the secret Camasilv was resurrected, Hadum would have had to go through Camasilv. Elvia, however, was a new quote-unquote door, bearing no connection to anything else. So, Elvia is an alternate reality that is not connected to anything else. It's a pocket dimension.
But it's also goddess.
Yeah.
I don't know if they mistranslated, to be fair, but
Okay.
apparently.
Let me continue. Until now, we have defined Hadum's influence as a disaster, but now it must clearly be defined as an invasion. A group that appears to be creatures from another world stolen by Hadum poured out through the rifts of despair, and Serendia and Calfian had to fight against the strange phenomena.
Okay. Now all the libraries of the octagon behind you.
Okay. Yzrahid's test. Succession and awakening, the moment of Edana's progression, illuminating a coincidence that is said to always appear. Let's see. Edana's commonality is not just about resisting the temptation of the Black Spirit. It's about succession, regaining true strength, and awakening, realizing another power. In this process, it is inevitable to meet Yzrahid. It seems as if Yzrahid is hoping for Edana's growth and waiting for the day to meet again someday. Some members insist that Edana's harbored power of the Black Spirit is sure to be coveted and must never be snatched away by Yzrahid. But I don't think Edana will ever have Black Spirit taken away. According to the records, Black Spirit incites all sorts of temptations and desires, making everything of the host entirely their own. However, Dana's Black Spirit seems to be cooperating. And all this power hidden.
So it's an hallucination what we see during the succession and awakening. By the way, fuck you all if you have ascension and talent, I guess. You are
Yeah.
not a true Edana.
Apparently not. This is one about Magnus, relationship between Abyssal Veins and Hadum. If the Abyssal Veins inherently possess the nature of the Abyss, a reasonable question was raised that he would naturally seem to have a close connection to the evil god Hadum. However, according to Wuju, the custodian of the Abyss, he absolutely does not acknowledge Hadum, and rather sees it as an opposite. The Abyss of the Magnus is maintained under the premise that the Abyssal Veins are the shadow of the world, but it's said that this Abyss runs a different course from the darkness of Hadum. From this perspective, the Abyss, which claims to be the shadow of the world, is richly imbued with diversity of reality. However, Hadum destroys the diversity of reality, guiding only to tragedy. My conclusion is that I fully agree with the manager's statement that the diverse Abyss does not acknowledge Hadum Gorgath.
So according to Gorgath, Wuju doesn't acknowledge Adum. In fact, he told Goyen to fuck off.
Yes, and it makes sense because if the Magnus is the shadow would lead to infinite possibilities, not only to tragedy.
Chaos, actually.
Yes, you want to say it's chaos, but the point is, true chaos leads to infinite opportunities, not tragedy. See this one? Ooh, the Khafra's journal. The quest to follow the trace of the immortal alchemist Khafras through the journal ended in frustration, because Khafra's journal really sucks. Khafras, through the journal, he had witnessed Hadum ruthlessly destroying the world of goddess Sylvia and sought to save the world by invoking another ancient deity. However, the ancient deity did not respond. Even the scorching sun crystal that could be obtained from the Elvia distortion turned out to be a fragment of Godr Air, who had been defeated by Hadum. So we know Sylvia and Godr Air have been defeated by Hadum.
Yeah, because there was Sylvia, Godride penetrated in the realm of Sylvia, kicked her out, she fell, and there is the whole thing about Thornwood Goddess, but it's complex. And then Hadum probably was, it's not clear, but one of the theories that Hadum was born in the realm of Sylvia, now controlled by Godride. And Hadum, she or he, it's not clear, they kicked out Godrai that fell into what now is Star Sand. And in theory, within the bowl in the middle of Star Sand, the Mithrite, there is either Godrai or a portal that leads in the pocket dimension where Godrai is.
Oh, yeah. Whenever the ancient deities had already been defeated by Hadum, when Khafras pleaded with them, or whenever they had simply turned a blind eye, it was clear that from the ancient deities who had not responded in the past, would not respond in the future either. Well, the last clue related to Khafras was a sorrowful sentence stating that he would find the gem of balance and reclaim the original sin and destiny.
And it's like basically, long story short, the Khafras journals.
Yeah. Right, let's see. Society of Equilibrium, let's see. By the time the Secret Guards named its fourth master, the secrets in this continent held were too numerous and dangerous. Over a long period of time, the first Knights of Dawn defeated the evil god Zarka and dispersed, and the second Knights of Dawn were born again under the resplendent feathers of Calphian, but were again disbanded. Their descendants lived quietly in the land of Dawn, Southern Ulukita, and willingly cooperated with the missions of the Secret Guards to protect the secrets of the world. Although their mission and help will not be recorded in history, and they will eventually be forgotten in the near future, we will not forget them.
Oof. And that's why this is the lore behind why the Society of Equilibrium is in Ulukita.
Okay. Conversation with the manager of the Abyssal Veins. Let's see. Did you just say Hadum? So according to you lot, Hadum is trying to invade your world? Really? That's odd. I don't feel anything like a Hadum within the pulse of the abyssal vein. What? Elvia distortion by Hadum directly? Ugh. What kind of idiot? Who opened the door? Hadum is no laughing matter. Wait, what did you say? How do I know about Hadum? You're asking if there's any similarity between Hadum's darkness and the darkness of my abyss? Haha, that's an amusing thought. Just try saying that one more time. Then you'll never leave the Magnus for the rest of your life.
Oh, basically because someone told that the abyss managed by Wuju has the same energy of Adun, and was like, did you say what?
Analysis report on the abyss by Clorence, I guess? Yep, that's one.
Yeah, one is from Clorence and one is from Eileen.
The abyssal veins are causing strange interferences in our world. The shadow of the abyss claims to be a mere shadow of the real world, but contrary to these worlds, it's affecting reality. These strange portal traces appear in wells everywhere are proof of this. Through investigation, we learn how to traverse the continent comfortably via the abyssal veins. The problem is, whenever the world connected to the abyssal vein is the only world we live in. According to the manager, Wuju, if we solve the error of the Magnus and prevent its collapse, there will be no problems in both reality and the abyss.
Last famous word.
But what if the abyssal veins touch the shadow of another world? What if it connects to the world of the evil god Hadum and it is used as a passage to Hadum? The lingering spirit of Goyan, who lost his life due to the fall of the old dandelion, did not disappear but maintained its form in the Magnus. There was also a world of spirits hiding from the Shadow Knights who devour light, and the horrific experiments where Marnie abused Red Nose.
True, and these are all references to anomalies we had to solve.
Yep. The Shadow of the World? No. Perhaps the Magnus can be evaluated as a sordid location where the hideous abyss of the worlds lurks. Oof. Setting aside the immediate problem of connecting the world to the evil god Hadum, what if Wuju, the abyssal custodian, banishes the beings of the abyssal to the real world? We must never overlook the dangers of the abyssal veins.
And that's why Clorence is not allowed to enter in the Magnus.
And this is why
Clorence, Eileen, sorry.
Despite being swept in the abyssal veins, Professor Gograth returned unscathed. It was an unexpected accident, but the professor did not complain of any lingering effects or discomfort. Instead, he expressed awe at the fact that he could traverse the continent as if by magic, from Calfian to Serendia, and from Serendia to Valencia.
Oh, so it means that Gorgath even now uses the Magnus as well.
Yeah, he's using it. Taxi. For a sufficient sample size, it appears that Wuju, the custodian of the abyss, has only one purpose: to resolve the errors of the abyss and to safely maintain the space called Magnus. There were a few incidents during the investigation and errors that could lead to the collapse of the abyss, but they were within the scope of what could be resolved by the efforts of the adventurer and the secret guards.
Yeah, just the adventurer, thank you very much. We did all the work, fucking anomalies, man.
To oppose the evil god Hadum, we must travel across the continent and to find secrets, recruit allies, and defend the balance. The fact that we can comfortably travel through the continent through the abyssal vein is amazing. To uphold the heavy responsibility and duty entrusted to the secret guards, it is only natural to actively use the abyssal veins.
Oh, so it's canon. The secret guards, thanks to all our hard work, can use the fucking abyssal veins. Man, we are not paid enough.
Yeah. Alright, so then we go there.
Okay, no, sorry. Wrong chamber.
Don't worry guys, Lema's just directionally challenged. It will take us a bit, but do not fret. We will find all the secrets. Oh, there is an archive here.
Yeah, there are two here.
Let's see. The immortal alchemist Khafra appears to have originally been a follower of Hadum. According to Khafra's journal, he knew that the meteorite that fell in the west of Calfian was a living black stone, and he sought to gain immense energy to awakening. It's unclear whenever the Crown Classen explosion incident came first, or the awakening of the Black Star in the southwestern Calfian. However, what is certain is that Khafra's believed that the Black Stone or Black Spirit was the only way to oppose Hadum. The hope that Kafra's grasped for was an incomplete one. Blackstone drives people mad, and ultimately robbing them of their lives. The Blackstone bewitches its host, turning him into an absent-minded monster. It's akin to becoming an evil oneself to stand against an evil deity. The one who could overcome this is the Adana, an ancient who opened their eyes in the present age, who concluded their first life with death and presides over their second life. One who controls without being consumed by the Black Spirit, and uses the power of the Black Stone without succumbing to madness.
Because technically we all died at the end of the prologue. Woo!
Yeah, so we're living our second life.
Yep.
See? The new Adana. Ooh. According to the reports from Resh and Darguf, New Adana has been discovered in Southern Ulukita. Their cooperation to the investigation was a great help in unraveling the secrets of the Black Spirit, which are fundamentally very aggressive. The Black Spirit particularly suggested dealing with obstacles that interfere with the desires of the host to the simplest force, such as breaking or threatening. However, in the case of the Adana who cooperated to the investigation, perhaps due to their young age, merely nudged away the impulses. We just don't care.
You should have got all of them. Check H. Is it blue?
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, there are a few things that I like to get here, so we don't have to do too much back and forth.
Yep.
Okay, you have to take a blueprint here.
Despite the scattered appearance, the document seems to be well secured with defined security measures embedded within. The blueprint of the Society of Equilibrium archive, encompassing the topography of Velandir Castle before the archive's construction, and a list of relevant personnel. However, extensive damage has rendered it impossible to identify the individuals involved.
Edge.
They were just lazy to write them.
Okay, there's one next to Freharu.
The Round Table, okay, let's see. The Round Table of the Secret Guard, a group dedicated to uncovering and protecting the ancient secrets. It's a rare sight to see all the distinctly unique members gathered quietly around the table.
And they are not all gathered around the table.
No.
But hey, you can't have everything, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, and everything, we got everything, basically. If I forgot anything, I mean, we'll come back. Where is the exit? Right. God bless the autopath. Just a sec, maybe last thing. There was like something next one of the tables. Let me check. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just checking just to be sure. Check on your side. Okay, no, my bad. Closest thing that can prepare my fate. Oh, bam. Okay, I guess. Talk with the brazier.
A casting furnace which heats metal past its melting point to transform it into a liquid, which can be poured into a mold to harden. Designed to withstand... thank you. It's Lema. Lema got it. I didn't. It's sad. Designed to withstand high temperatures and continuous heat, it maintains a ceaselessly burning flame. Yeah?
Yeah, it's so nice. Look at this.
And of course, because she does that, I can mount and use her.
I'm
hers
so
as
happy.
well.
I'm so very happy. Okay. In the middle of the
Yeah,
thingy.
yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh. A gateway located north of Velandir Castle, closest to the archive of the Society of Equilibrium, mainly used by pilgrims and scholars who prefer to avoid the noisy square due to its proximity to the archive. Security is stringent, earning its nickname Archive's Gateway.
Okay. Now you want to drive yours or...
I'll drive it for a bit because it's fun.
Okay. Then we have to go a bit farther since we have to go here.
Yeah, go on, lead the way.
Okay. Check if you can... Okay, you can. So yeah, basically the whole point of the knowledge you can get...
Whee! I think I killed the horse. Oh,
Yeah, it's they are quite resilient, not gonna lie.
yeah, but I fell. So, can you ping where you want to go?
Okay, let me check. For the party is shift.
Well, go ahead, ping it. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Okay, so I was saying, basically the whole point of, I mean, like, I guess the main point of this adventure log that you find in what can be called the library of Ulukita is to give a little insight on what happened until now concerning Yzrahid and the secret guards, but in general, what are the highlights of the story so far. Probably because in the end the writing team and in general Black Desert developers noticed that there's a lot of things that are said and many of them are, well, complex to put together, not gonna lie. So, yeah. Like, this was to give a little bit of what happened in the previous episodes of the thingy.
Damn, this is beautiful.
I hope your PC won't explode.
Well, I explode a happy man, you know. Okay, so we closer. Nice, that is one. You're just in front.
Yeah, I just took like a different...
But I also took like, because I fell, I wanted to take a shortcut. And it didn't go as I had hoped.
Huh. Let me just check.
Ah.
Could have been here.
I found it.
I probably messed it up.
You sure? Because there is. I did get knowledge here.
Is it right? No, it's right. Probably didn't save as it should have.
Okay, I'm gonna get on your horsey because the other one has doesn't have that much stamina and I can't feed it carrots.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was cool. As you can see, these horses are beautiful. They can... You can go very fast.
I'm trying to find the right spot. Sorry, guys. Like, as I said today, it had some issue. The website, probably it didn't take some of my modifications.
Yeah.
So, it happens. The best of us. Let's do this. Because one screenshot is right, but the other is not. Oh yeah, it's more.
Can I use this moment to go to the bathroom quickly?
Yes, I'll bring you there.
Yeah. Do you want apple juice?
Yes, please. I want apple juice.
No problem. I will be right back.
Boom, boom. Okay, this is the right altar. Sorry guys, there are like several altars and it's quite hard to get all of them. No, actually my screenshot was right. It's just that I'm very bad at orienting myself. Yeah, I'm very challenged on this point of view. Under this point of view. Okay. In the meantime, Swittzy is doing things. I'm going to write this to read this entry. So he won't have to. A bit of context. We are southwest, respect Mudzgar, and northwest, respect Velandir. We were in Velandir where the library was, and this an altar, a shrine called the Crimsonflame Shrine, and his entry says, it's a shrine said to hold the hot and pure essence of crimson flame that burns all negativity. People should try to enhance here, I guess. Mainly people seeking to burn their inner anxieties and fears come to visit, and some timid adventurers come in hopes of gaining bravery.
So...
Try to enchant you.
I could, yeah.
Do you feel salty? Come to pray to the shrine.
Alright, let's see. Let me just check something.
Thank you for the support.
Just give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'll see if this enchantment place is legit. Because I have the stones and everything. So let's see. I have like a plus 80. I can do a plus 90. Let's see. That's what? 10% chance? So... yeah, let's see. 1, 2. My lucky number is gonna be 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nope.
The shrine doesn't work.
Nope. My helmet is now useless. Shrine is a scam.
Edge.
That indeed.
Do we have to go to repair your shit first?
If we have to do anything with mobs, yeah.
No. Technically, no.
Technically, no. Technically. Touch.
So what do you think about the library?
Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. A good so for the library, I mean it's an interesting library. It doesn't really, I don't know.
It's basically the what happened in the previous episode's library.
Yeah, it's kinda interesting, but also like I was hoping to get something new. They did like we did have Yzrahid's stories better refined, I guess.
The heck is this road? I swear to God, no, fuck that. I think they didn't map properly. In fact, I was like, what? Do we always have to pass through Muthgar? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I thought you were taking me to repair or something because.
Well, at this point, let's repair because I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, because like I was following the autopath, but god damn, if it's fucked.
I still have some memory fragments, folks.
잡아서 광부들도 안전을 위해서 든든한 갑옷을 입어야 해. 근데
아,
무슨 자신감인지 살생 광부들
Oh yeah, one last thing. Because obviously we need to. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Satan. Thank you. Now I don't have any more stones, so I'll have to go get me some new stones as well.
최고의 방어구들이네.
I'm telling you, that statue was a scam. Don't enchant in front of it.
Doesn't. Not recommended. Fuck it. I appear to be in a conundrum.
I just follow the road. Who cares?
At this point. Oh god. Who the fuck made the map?
Well, like this. But if only we can look at the list of their employees and see who was a map designer.
Someone lied on the CV at Perlabis, didn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have at least better understanding of how they want to touch the story concerning Serendia, Calphion, and Yzrahid. It seems that Yzrahid is becoming more of a villain in the new story, in the new rework, because in the past, Yzrahid was kind of just someone we knew, like our characters knew at one point, and that she's doing her own thing. But now Yzrahid actively kills us in the prologue. So now we can kind of say that Yzrahid is not our favorite person. You know, I'm gonna have to say that stabbing me in the back would be like grounds for me to be like, okay, maybe I don't like you anymore.
Haha, I found a way to cut through.
This is Lema's goals right now. She's trying to cut as much as possible. Yeah, server. Fun fact, the reason why you see me teleporting around when Lema is the one running the horse, because she's running too fast for the server sticks.
Too furious.
So they have to update every now and then.
Through again. Sorry.
And this, I guess this is a new king. Okay.
Top with the Aisha.
Hey, Aisha, isn't there something like Aisha?
I trust you.
모험가님, 베란디르 마을은 어떠신가요? 이 베란디르는
Is the town
어서 오세요,
lacks everything?
모험가님.
Oh, there she has knowledge.
베란디르 마을은 어떠신가요?
Velandir Castle is such a beautiful place.
어서 오세요.
Ah, yes. This is very beautiful. Look how.
Kinda.
It's like I feel like I'm in a Game of Thrones on the wall.
Okay, you see that the tower in front of you?
Yeah.
Go there.
Yeah, there's a storage ship.
창고지기에 진짜
Any
사람들이
gold sharing?
작동성을
No, no gold.
Behind you, there's knowledge if you want.
Like here?
No, behind him. Like physically
Ah,
behind him.
I thought you said behind me. Okay, then what's this? This is the material vendor. Nice tower, bro.
Yeah, there.
Watchtower. Soldiers, let them do their own thing. Okay, so let's see. The watchtower with its high and thick walls serves well its purpose of defense and surveillance. Soldiers from Drigan stand guard in the tower.
Yeah, because like we are kinda close to Mountain of Eternal Winter.
So this is
Drigan.
the Lema's definition of a close. You see where Mountain of Eternal Winter and Drigan are? We're like on the other side. And mind you, there's an invisible wall through here so you can't cross. We're like physically on the other side, madam.
It's closer than Calfian and Camasilvia.
Halfian is everywhere. I mean,
That's very Calpionian of you.
I mean, I'm not like. There's definitely a difference in the way I see things and the way you see things.
Because I have my light.
Ah, you and your lights. A circular Drigan barrack. Oh. Anyway, I need to catch up on my non. Holy shit! Just go on, man. Alright, so let's see. A Drigan barrack, tent beloved by the soldiers of Velandir. Its tightly woven fabric and round shape is great for blocking out the cold winds of Velandir. Among the books scattered here and there, one is titled Trace of the Knights. Primarily, it is a picture book written by an author deeply obsessed with the Knights of Dawn, illustrating their valiant figures alongside embellishing phrases. Although it's nearly impossible to find any genuine traces of the Knights of Dawn in Velandir, one fact is certain. The people of Velandir really love the Knights of Dawn.
Ooh.
왠지 여기 있으면 이전과 달리 대지의 기운.
Okay, Zamira.
In front of you.
I'm trying, but I pressed the wrong button, so now I can't cancel this thing. Thank you, Verlabis, for implementing slow animations in this beautiful game. God, if the game would be not better without it. Alright, so let's see. I'm really trying to catch up on the knowledge. So, the Earthbound Shrine is believed to have held one of the origins of the ancient light. Scholars studying the ancient history express great regret at not being able to find the origin of Earth, which is only mentioned in literature or has been passed down through ancient rumors. An old man in Velandir said, "Don't go looking for answers, think about carrying on its will." I thought all the scholars were smart, but I guess that doesn't mean they're wise, whilst clicking his tongue. Okay. Zamira, a member of the Crow Merchant Guild, is in charge of sponsoring Velandir. She's been frequently visiting the Earthbound Shrine, feeling a growing sense of skepticism about the guild's operations. The origin of Earth is a mystery in her old, yet she confesses that her being here brings her peace.
Unless you did Calpheon, one of the crossroads of Calpheon main quest. In that case, you found it.
Yeah. Belgia from Duvenkroon has a great fondness for storage. Oh, yeah. Most storage keepers prioritize keeping item cells well managed and free from rust or scratches. However, he takes pleasure in the anonymity and secrets of the items he keeps tucked away. Velandir Castle, built on the land where legends of the Knights of Dawn once resided, is a place of extreme contrast. Above the scorching heat of the barrens and beyond, suddenly onslaughters of cold so intense could freeze your skin out. It is safe to say that visitors seeking such a land are few and far between. With the help of Durgus, the chief of Drigan, and the local people, the Society of Equilibrium was established in Velandir Castle. It is known that the security here is handled by those hailing from Drigan. Stofbir, this place is said to be a refuge to the descendant of Knights of Dawn, who were disbanded in Calfian. A handful of scholars dispatched by Prince Barhan, who was deeply fascinated by ancient ruins, are investigating the surroundings. Most people of Velandir choose to remain, holding onto the belief that the Knights of Dawn will return someday.
Oh, there's an otter for you. Not that one. The other side.
It's a scholar. Aye, we can be certain. What the fuck? That's weird.
A skolotter.
Yes, it's a scholar otter that doesn't quake and says, "Hey, we cannot be certain," with a Scottish accent, I think. I guess.
Yeah, apparently people in Ulukita are Scottish.
It looks like the head of a beast. Is this a scholar? Is this a translation issue? There has to be a translation issue.
Where are the quicks?
Yeah. Rest area situated on the side of the pier, providing a place to take a break. Oh. Orio's precious oak barrel. There's something inside. Fish, okay. People are happy because of me. Quick, what? Clone? Wow, quick, I'm a clown, quick. Yeah, yep. Porio.
In front of Prorio, did you get the...
The Porio's
Okay.
oak barrel, yeah.
There is like something here. Exactly where I am.
Ah, yes. I got a new title.
Damn. Espadara goes to college.
Yep. Shakhtar Wilds Pier. A pier that appears to have built between two stepped cliffs. The people living in the vast Shakhtar Wilds not only collect on land but often make use of the pier. In particular, this pier is home to a unique type of otter named Prorio, which were the first kind of otter to settle at the pier. Many people visit to see Prorio or to travel the sea via the sea instead of land. Surprisingly, during the construction of Asparkan Bridge for the Ulukita development, Prorio was drifting nearby and ended up being knocked unconscious by a hammer falling from the construction site. She continued to drift and woke up near Shakhtar Wilds Pier. The people here began to like her, since she was not only cool but also so positive and active that they thought they thought she wouldn't know anything of misfortune or sorrow. Soon appointed as the wharf manager, Prorio is more sincere about Shakhtar Wilds Pier than anyone else. She never misses her home.
It's a she?
Yes, I've been saying
Female otter! Sorry, I was reading our word guild chat.
Ah, okay. She never misses her home and says she wants to live at the pier for the rest of her life. For the sake of consuming more fish, Prorio devised the method of grinding and drinking them. It is an unbelievable and astonishing idea for an otter, and it is said that she drinks fish juice daily, eyes wide with excitement at her tremendous discovery. Occasionally, Prorio finds underground fish eyeballs, which she claims are an extraordinary delicacy. Okay. An rest area prepared for those using Shakhtar Pier, open to anyone stopping by the wharf. The wharf manager personally cooks with fish caught by the otters, but the taste is not guaranteed as it's based on otter standards for taste. Oof. Aishar. The piece of Velandir can be largely credited to Aishar. Aisha. Though it's a harsh cold land that rarely sees outsider, adventurers often remark on Velandir's openness and warmth, which is a testament to Aisha's influence. Amidst the quiet and composed people of Velandir, Aisha stands out, greeting strangers with a warm and friendly voice that belies her cool exterior. There are occasional debates over the ancient knowledge each person seeks, but there are often just differences in perspective. Aisha has an uncanny knack for picking up on these nuances, diffusing any disputes with her quick understanding of the situation and her ability to foster reconciliation. Okay.
There is a spot on the ground.
Yeah, Spearhead Rock.
Yeah.
Spearhead Rock was named for its spear-like shape, which you can see, by the way. Some say it represents the pride of
Look
those
up.
who long ago defended the Highlands.
If you look up, it's the thingy. Like interact again with the spot.
I really just want to... Oh, damn.
It's yeah.
Ah, fuck it, close it. Well, fuck killing that one. Cross-tail weasel. Ah, you killed weasels? A weasel with jagged
I'm on a
eyes on
doom
its
horse.
tail. Although usually docile creatures, they can be quite temperamental. Many people have been known to approach them because of their cute appearance, but they get hurt in the process. They are also very clever. Germia has even trained a gentle frost-tailed weasel, Pipit, to be her assistant.
Pipit, like the one in Mountain of Eternal Winter.
The towering Akshrad Mountains rise steeply as if poised to swallow both the harsh winds of Central Ulukita's barren and the widening slits of the south. The most striking feature is the presence of structures resembling altars that have retained their original form. While it's commonly believed to be testing ground for Knights of Dawn, no concrete evidence have been unearthed from this. Okay, so I guess I just talked all the NPCs here.
Okay, yes, first step, of course.
거칠 내가 못
Some of them have knowledge.
Yeah.
이 건의와
Remember, guys, first thing you do is you talk with NPCs to get general knowledge.
제가
People knowledge.
People knowledge. Except Fugar. Fuck Fugar.
Yeah, because Fugar is the same in all the cities. Check the map.
I
If
can't see because they have all the... Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. This one has knowledge.
애들은 고
Right.
because if you check, yeah, exactly.
Let me see. I couldn't do the combo. I was wondering if I could.
청
Next to her, there is another piece of knowledge, by the way.
Next one?
Yeah. No, it's the other house.
Hmm?
Yeah, in front of this house.
Oh.
Yeah, there. Then come next to me. There is a pot in the middle of some people. The pot has...
The bonfire, guys.
Now, I'll do better just showing you on footsies, because otherwise it would be a pain in the ass with the horse. Up.
I see, I see.
Did you talk to Darkus?
Yes.
Okay. Did you take his knowledge?
애들은 고마워.
Yep.
Okay. Talk with the will. Okay. Then talk with the carpets.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't get stuck, it's even better. Okay, no, it's not this the play. Jump on the pot. jump on the pot.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh my
tell me
god.
about it. Okay, this doesn't open. Enter. There is a knowledge in there.
Yep.
Okay. Here, like, it's
Yeah,
another
got it.
pixels. Okay. Here, like, things are tricky because, like, some knowledge are kinda pixel perfect. So if you are not like,
Yeah, well, it's so good. You can link the stream in.
yeah. Okay, here I already have you. You already took it.
Oh, there's another case. Villager.
Here is okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Found it.
yeah. Then. Yeah, at the entrance.
Found-
Exactly at the entrance. Yeah.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
Okay, let's pick
There is
again.
like one next to the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Velandir cheese.
Yep, indeed, Velandir cheese. Okay, I try to go by memory, so like if I forgot something, we'll come back.
Okay.
You can start reading.
Fuck my life. Okay. Velandir cheese made from the milk of sheep raised at Velandir Ranch. It requires a long time in the ground for sufficient fermentation because of the cold weather. So romantic individuals often refer to this cheese as the long wait. It boasts a crumbly yet somewhat chewy texture. While it's typically used as a meal ingredient, the residents of Velandir always carry it around as a snack.
Damn, that's some good cheese.
Yes, let me continue please, because I have like over 20. Elmas was once a hunter, but now he never hunts. One day he hunted down a large fox he had been tracking only to find a cub in its mouth. Seeing the cub crying for milk while looking at its mother dead and cold shocked him to the core. He knew that killing was necessary and a natural law of survival. But for some reason, the image of the fox cub kept playing on his mind. One day, when Elmas was stunned at just how awful the cooking of his colleagues was, which was truly terrible, that day on, Elmas decided to become a cook. With the belief that it is pure misery for an animal to be hunted and made it into a terrible tasting dish, he honed in on his cooking skills, and eventually most of his ranchers and hunters in Velandir came to Elmas for his cooking. Jesus!
Yeah, you didn't expect, did you?
Yeah, well, I didn't expect so much detail for that guy, but not for the main story. What's wrong with these guys? Is there anything else here? Or just the guy?
There are several things here. Like if you want, like keep reading. I'll just go quickly to the bathroom.
Okay, I'm gonna keep reading because...
Yeah, because we have a lot of things to read. Trust me.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, next. Valmaron, once a gentle soul, has been increasingly irritable of late. He has grown weary of hearing that he must protect his sacred land, and his stress has intensified due to the persistent efforts of the Shen Merchant Guild having taken control of the nearby town of Mutsgard. Incessantly pesters him with offers of large sum of money for his land, even though he doesn't need it. The Wild Stay is a popular tavern in Velandir. The owner, Elmas, believes that even when a long day of hunting has failed, cooking will not. Specialization in cooking for primes over from hunting beasts is considered a place where the wild quite literally stays. Back in the day, many debated about the Society of Equilibrium and whispered ancient secrets, but like many old things with time, interest faded, and the people of Velandir now prefer a cozy chat in the warm tavern. Velandir's weaving technique, those out fighting the cold every day think highly of the craft and skill put into making fabric or clothing. The secret of Velandir's weaving method lies in its fine focus on density and finishing. Meticulous and highly proficiency weaving techniques are necessary to overcome the viral cold. This is a container where a special liquid, brewed although unique method in Velandir, is stored, and it is crafted along with the liquor, and the bottle seems to have disappeared somewhere. Bundle of wild herbs thriving with vitality in the harsh Akshad Mountains. Gathering these herbs is perilous and their scarcity persists due to cold weather. In the cold weather and heavy snowfall of Velandir, it is difficult to find dry clay to work with. Naturally, baskets and other accessories are usually made from sturdy grass or tree trunks. As Velandir became known to the world beyond the wilderness, daring traders presented Altinovan pottery to the people of Velandir. This pottery, well made under the dry and scorching sun of Altinova, captivated the interest of people of Velandir. Despite the complicated conditions of the Shakhtar Wilds preventing the merchant from frequenting Velandir, the people's anticipation and desire for the ceramics is immense. Soft, high-quality carpet has been stiffened in the cold wind. Yeah, you don't usually leave carpets outside like that. At the Velandir lumber camp, they carve symbols into logs for construction materials, driving away the perpetual winter and embodying the hope of a warm winter season. No one knows when and who started making these symbols, and what each symbol specifically means, but many believe that they started from the Knights of Dawn and that their energy will keep their home safe. Okay, do you have anything to show me around, or
yeah, but like my suggestion is like to keep reading and every time reading the things, because like sometimes there are details related to the physical place that might give context to the descriptions. If we take the knowledge, change place, and then we read what the knowledge was about, it might be confusing.
Okay. Velandir's lumber camp, managed by Darkus, is filled with chairs and work tables that have been made from large tree trunks. The countless stacks of wood attest to the excellent lumbering skills of the people of Velandir. Darkus, however, is rather displeased that young people nowadays are more interested in adventuring to the northern lands than partaking in the increasingly strenuous task of lumbering. Story of Velandir. The quiet town of Velandir is more peaceful than silent. People gather around at a bonfire at the center of the village and pass the time by sharing their daily joys and woes. Cauldron with a special purpose. Boil the sheep's milk vigorously, blend it with cream, and then keep it warm over a gentle flame for an extended period. It is said that this process gives birth to a dish with a unique flavor, perfect for the chill of winter. However, be warned, if the heat isn't managed properly, it's likely to burn to a crisp in no time. It's probably making cheese or some sort of gruel.
Yeah.
And you need to keep low heat. Yep. Velandir Ranch, a pristine ranch meticulously managed by Merhamet, a devoted cleaning enthusiast, mainly raises sheep that can withstand cold weather. With the growing influx of people from India to Ulukita, it is said that the stable has been expanded. Merhamet is constantly worried about animals. Animals living in cold lands are greatly threatened by even a minor illness, not to mention that small wounds can easily be overlooked due to snow. Therefore, Mehmet pays great attention to the cleanliness of the ranch. She argues that animals can get sick from dirty environments or be hurt by clutter in messy spaces. She has become almost obsessive about cleanliness. She pursues perfect cleanliness not only in the ranch where animals stay, but also in places where people stay. Although cleanliness is good, many people criticize her for pursuing perfection ideals more than what is necessary. Near the lumbering camp, there's a place known as Lumberjack's Sacred Site. Trees cut down hundreds of years ago have regrown lushly, giving its horrific nickname, and some even choose to believe that there was once a legendary lumberjack. Ooh, was he the berserker visiting at one point in his life? Because he's the one with axes? We're not sure. The legendary lumberjack was not known for his swift cutting of trees, but rather for his choice to only cut down sick or weak trees. Many people mocked him, but during his time, trees of Velandir remained disease-free, and there were no deaths from the sudden collapsing of trees.
The hero that Velandir didn't deserve.
Yeah, it's actually really good for doing that. Also, when you cut trees, you have to be careful. You can't cut like young trees or green trees because then you can't use the wood. Amateurs. The people of Velandir have adapted to the cold climate, yet warming their bodies by the fire is not only a survival choice, but holds a cultural significance at the time and place for sharing stories. Darkus, however, sees this as a big problem, since chopping wood and splitting logs is not all that fun. To fully enjoy the glory of felling a large tree, one must exert extraneous effort to the point where it's hard to tell if one's dripping snow or sweat. But the firewood creating in this way doesn't last long and is quickly used up. The people of Velandir have a unique culture for entrusting the control of bonfires or braziers to the children. Darkers complain about the youngsters who believe that the stronger the fire, the better, and waste precious firewood. Despite his grumbling, he is serious when it comes to lumbering. And although young, he is the best lumberjack in Velandir.
This youngster, goddamn, am I right?
Goddamn youngsters trying to ruin. Back in my days, people used to respect the trees. Eldamr often expresses his desire to become a horse after death. What the fuck? What? Guys, you have this many details about this guy, but not about the story? Like, what? Ooh, okay. The reason he says is his longing to gallop swiftly across the vast land as the land of dawn, compressing the cold and desolate Velandir and freeze snowfield. So on quiet nights with a few visitors, he would ride horses, even secretly taking the exceptionally fast and gorgeous horses left in his care by adventurers, and gallops across the land in secret. Thanks to the persistent dominations of the people of Velandir over several months, he now remains in the stable, but appears quite sad. Still, whenever he sees a fine steed, his eyes sparkly as he longingly gazes upon it. So remember, folks, don't park your horses in Velandir. They might
yoink it.
Might not look at you the same. Yoinking it would be the good ending. Basram, who meticulously documented only what he fancies, has a particular fondness for the intricacies of complex transportation systems. Being very interested in efficient and accurate transportation, Bahzam naturally becomes the trade manager of Velandir. He said he always thinks out how to transport trade goods efficiently rather than making a profit. Okay. Crodinon. Typically, the role of a village chief is usually taken on by the eldest. This is due to the belief that wisdom and experience needed to aid the village can only be accumulated over a long period of time. However, in the village of Velandir, the elders take on the role of advisors. The position of chief is taken by younger individuals brimming with passion and determination for the village. Anyone with even a hint of autocratic tendencies cannot become a chief. Crodinon is the oldest brother of Aisha, the chief of Velandir, and was the chief before her. He could have continued as the chief, but he stepped aside and began to walk the path of an advisor, recognizing that his younger sister's passion surpassed that of his own.
Damn.
Rolfron. Despite his unknown origin and seriousness, Rolfron seems to have taken some ancient knowledge rather literally. The line of the ancient knowledge he discovered is as follows: the blacksmith must toil with utmost determination, his face set in a stern frown. People must never underestimate the blacksmith. Perhaps that's why Rolfron always looks so angry, with his tone the same, and he always storms off as if he's in a bad mood. Hungan, the general good... I almost read him as Hangan. Hagan, the general good vendor, is extremely meticulous. He weaves baskets as a hobby, and the way he cradles them in his hands as if they were the most fragile beings in the world speaks volumes about his character. Yeah, he's crazy. An unbelievable fact is that an immense energy is felt when he showcases the item he has crafted to people. Some suggest that he should sell them, but he insists that he cannot sell his works of art and simply encourages others to admire them. That was my...
Okay. Now, there is an NPC behind you.
Oh, I spoke. Yeah, I spoke.
Okay. Next to him, you see that purple star? There is like a bowl. Like on his right. On your right, looking at him.
Down's ball?
Yeah.
The work of an unknown individual from the Barons who portrayed the Knights of Dawn. The shape of the bowl is modeled after the ring's rising dawn, and inside there are engraved figures of knights posing elegantly. Valmaron can only remember that he's a heirloom from his ancestors, and he does not know any of his backstory due to his lack of interest in art.
There's actually look, it's actually there, the drawing.
Yeah, I see. They're definitely posing, right? Okay.
Okay. There was something. I don't know if it was behind him, maybe? Let me check. No. No, in front of him. What the fuck? Let me check my notes.
Of course. Grab as many notes as you require.
Yeah, in fact. Wait, can't I? Okay, it's here. It's a bit pixel perfect.
Okay,
But it's the flag.
Yeah, it's flags. Which has the emblem of Medea. Oh. Dire. Ooh, goodness. So, Valmaron, the leader of the Shakhtar Wilds people, holds a negative view on the Shen merchant guild that hail from Medea.
As everyone else.
Yeah, having grown up hearing of the mission to protect the sacred land from his ancestor, he was taken aback by the guild's sudden takeover of Musgard and their proposition to buy the land of the wilds. However, some people of the barons were fascinated by the glittering gold and goods of the goods the merchant guild had, and kept pestering Valmaron. And it was more than just a few of them. The merchant guild requested to at least have their flag hung into the wild, and to Valmaron, left with no choice, acquiesced and allowed the flag of Medea to be hung. How about just say that he gave up or he understood or something like that, instead of using that word acquiesced, which I don't know what it means. So let me just pull my acquiesced. Wow, that was like Google instantly knew that's kind of scary.
Wait, give
me a second. Acquiesce. It means to accept something reluctantly. Jesus, this is clearly done.
Yeah, it's like acceptance, but not in a positive way.
Oh, of course, honey. I totally knew that. That's why I had to look it up on Google. Yeah.
But because sometimes knowing Latin helps you. It's like with dichotomy in Greek, because it's like the same.
Yes.
And for example, in law, there is this term.
Okay, I took the leather carpet. Is there anything else?
Read the leather carpet.
Okay. As the lands are barren, it is surprising how common the use of leather is. Hunting down beasts surviving in the harsh barrens and using their hides has become a natural way of life for the people of the barrens. I should have like an AI of David Abram being like, knowing the people of the wilds, they do not. I can do it. I don't know. I don't have the deep enough voice. I need that.
God. Okay.
You goodness.
Would be yes. Okay, I know. I got it. Behind the barricades. Or in front. And so, like the barricades.
It's in front.
Okay.
A barrier installed on the path leading to Shakhtar Wilds ruins. The Shen Merchant Guild installed it to ensure the safety of the merchants. At the request of Valmaron, some soldiers from the Velandir was also placed, and the guild's mercenaries are also guarding the place. Yep, we see those guys. They're really working hard to guard this place.
Let's see if I can go where I want.
I gotta say, Southern Ulukita is less snowy than I had expected.
It is less?
Snowy than I had expected.
But because it really depends where you are. Talk with the tent.
Black tent. Beautiful. Occasionally, you can see people setting up black tents in barren areas with direct sunlight. When left, the tent's black color absorbs the heat from the sun, raising the temperature inside to that of a blazing furnace. Therefore, black tents are rarely used, but there are some people who set up black tents intentionally to enjoy the heat or as a form of cruel punishment. That's if you have 50 degrees, and because you're assuming it's a barren land, so it's for 50 degrees or more. Yeah, you should have around 50 to 60 degrees inside. You would physically melt. I would expect if it was a form of punishment, but don't understand the rest. Ah, of course, the lake keeper. What is this, Camosil? Alright, check. Oh, it's also not a safe spot. Ah, who knows why.
Okay, read what the knowledge.
Okay, so Varin Kamar has a contract with the Merchant Guild, making him responsible for the safety of lake surface upper reaches. Under the Merchant Guild instruction, he has set up camp there and sells the lake's water for profits. Once a hard worker, he now amusingly contemplates joining the Merchant Guild despite the potentially high fees due to the lucrative nature of being Uzgard's sole water supplier. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. I think that was it. No, it wasn't. Okay, there was more. If you watch the one in the preview, it's sometimes bug and you don't get all the things. While some of the Sezek mercenaries remember Van Kamar as a valiant mercenary, that's a thing of the past. The Van Kamar of today is more of a businessman.
Yeah, now he cares only about lakes.
Well, he is the owner of the only water source in Munsgard, so...
The thing is, yeah.
Fuck my life, man. Okay, so... The Shen Merchants Guild favorite thing is profit, and when the water mills installed upstream of the lakes, Sephira was indeed one of the best things they invested in. It is uncertain whenever it is finished or not, as there is no sign of the wheel turning or turning to grind grains. And it is turning. Some people in Musgard are worried about this, speculating that it might be a plan to monopolize the only water source, Lake Sephira, and then sell drinking water procured from Altinova at high prices.
I love how they are trying to like portray the guild as like the shittiest capitalist the history has ever known.
Yeah.
I mean the house, the orange house behind the lake keeper. Talk with the grain.
It is filled with coarse husk used for polishing worn equipment or enchanting the luster of metals. The subtle oil that comes from the shell along with its rough surface is used for polishing and oiling. Or whatever, man.
Behind you?
What's behind me? I would say behind me, but it never means anything, I swear to God. Because this would be to the...
No, behind you, like, come back.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Mercenaries engaged with the Shen Merchant Guild may be eligible for high-quality equipment rentals based on the terms of their contract. These benefits generally accompanies the contracts made by mercenaries in the upper reaches of Lake Sephira. Cool. So essentially, you get contract with the Merchant Guild, you get good things. And they are monopolizing, well, the use of water, which is one of the basic resources.
Probably one of the most precious, one might say.
Especially in a barren land.
Yeah.
I understand why the man wants to be a businessman. Get enough money, retire somewhere. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting, this Southern Ulukita release. I hope that the story will continue soon. How long was it between the release of Ulukita and the release of the main story?
There is a very good and valid question, which I'm not sure how to reply.
Understandable.
Because I don't remember. I'll be honest with you. One of these little... Yes, it's this one.
Scholars and adventurers with a keen eye assert that the unique designs etched into the cliff of Shakhtar Wilds bear a striking resemblance to the patterns found in the ruins of the City of the Dead. While it's impossible to gauge the strength and magnitude of the civilization that once flourished in Ulukita, despite the lack of evidence to support this theory, they speculate about a vast empire spawning across the entire region. I mean, it's safe to assume that they are quite expanded, considering you found them even in the desert of Valencia, reminiscences of the ancient Kabua civilization. And you know this because in the prologue you are looking for Kabuan artifacts. Yeah, one can only hope.
Okay. Here the path is treacherous, but worry not. I have a solution.
I follow Lema closely, but I am afraid.
Okay. Why can't I? No. Hello?
What?
Why can't I use the skill?
What's king?
The one to multiplicate my horses.
Oh, because problem sitting. Go ahead.
You were very right indeed. Okay, take a horsey.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Now. Jump. Worry not.
Okay.
You're going to survive.
Don't worry, guys.
It's a shadow.
They're sleeping.
They are just shadows, don't
They're
worry.
sleeping.
In fact, the original is here.
Ah, wait. I need to take notes.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
You
Don't
want to
worry.
try about the
No.
wall?
No. I never said that.
I mean about
No,
the
no.
fact that you can't enter the cave. There is the invisible wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there is a cave at the beginning of the lake,
Oh, I mean that one.
river. Yeah.
Yeah, there is one.
You wanted to see the cave? Well, fuck you, I guess.
No one knows exactly where the headway of the Lake Sephira upstream flow begin. Many scholars speculate that the peculiarly shaped cave that appears upstream of the waterway is the main source. Idealistic bards have said that the source is from the last night of the Knights of Dawn, who was expelled from Calphion, took refuge in the cave, and shed endless tears. Okay, bro, that's very bardic.
Poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you should enter from here. But, you know.
Hey, I don't judge. They're your horses. You treat them as you want. There's no such thing as animal laws in the world of Black Desert. Yeah, well, they're not that advanced. You know what I'm saying?
But they are shadows. It's not the actual horse.
Of course, they're not actual living beings. Don't worry about it, guys. Nothing died. They're just
Sleeping.
soulless beings, just fleshes.
I
just
didn't
meat.
say that. I said that in my case, the thing I create, it's a shadow.
Yes, they're shadows, of course. As I said, soulless beings. A shadow does not have a soul. You can't just tell me a shadow has a soul.
No.
Exactly. So what I said, soulless things, shadows, they don't exist. They just look like horses and cry when they die, but it's okay. They're not really horses. They're not really shadows. Why? What am I doing to you? I'm not doing anything to you. I'm supporting your case. Damn it. Okay.
Okay, I forgot the thing. We're going back a bit, and we shall go here. Click it, damn it. Okay. Oh, I thought the water was not that high. I'm sorry. Yeah, flex your water power.
Yeah.
I won't have these issues when I'll have the water horsing.
Ah, yes, of course.
Huh.
More shadows? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, like we have to go up this time.
Things are looking up.
Indeed. Okay, now I'm not going to jump.
You're not gonna
Wait.
make it. There's a bridge in front.
Yeah, I was looking for the bridge.
Okay.
Okay, like I'm not going go up there. You can do it yourself. On the top, there is a rock.
There is a rock.
Yes,
Which one?
on top of the top.
Oh, so I go up there?
Oh fuck are you?
You pointed me at this thingy. Look on your character, because just put the map down. Look up. I'm there. Which rock?
keep going.
Okay, so-
Wait, I'm going to try to ping it to you. You have to go around here.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
things are looking up.
Things are looking up in me. Yep, saw it. Oh my god. A rock named after the stoneback tribe due to its resemblance of the creature when it's all curled up. It is argued by some scholars that it resembled a turban shell more than a stoneback crab. Even the naive children of Moosegard squabble over it whenever it's a stoneback crab or a turban shell. And we did it. We did it.
You come back to me.
Okay, I got you. My god, I really hate because you have to press shift R, but if I press shift R my character will slide.
Shortcuts, guys.
Yeah, as long as they work, right?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes when the place is small, it's harder to drive properly because everything gets like a bit fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, the tent.
Ah, very nice of you. They're all tents.
That is a very good point, and I was joking. It was the pot. Sorry, wrong tent.
Aha, so the tent that looks like a pot. Okay. In the Shakhtar Wilds, locals enjoy drying meat of cheese in the hot wind and boiling it in a pot for a long time. When something is boiling in a large pot, it's hard to tell whenever it's for tonight's dinner or tomorrow's. Fun fact, this is something that used to be done very commonly, especially during the cowboy era, so imagine 19th to 20th century. In fact, in the US, in the United States, there is something called a gumboot soup. And a gumboot soup is basically a soup that you put in a pot and you slow cook it at a small fire for weeks, essentially. You can keep going for months. I think there's a restaurant who had the soup like that going for years. But the point is, you slowly keep adding meat and things to the soup, and because it's always slowly cooking, the bacteria doesn't have time to form and eat the soup. Therefore, it's always tasty.
Trying to understand if this is the right. It's not the right thing. Because like there is a tent around here that I'm trying to find.
With the never ending stew?
Okay? Like take the never ending stew?
So it's not the never ending stew. A continuously boiled stew where the new ingredients are added without extinguishing the fire. Only the cook knows the daily ingredients. On occasional days when the cook doesn't eat due to fullness, those who eat the stew often suffer from stomach aches.
Nice!
Yeah, that's weird. It shouldn't be like that, but okay. Gumboot soup. Works pretty cool if you wanna start cooking it in the morning and you have a soup going the entire day. Works better for a campfire because you don't have to constantly put electricity or gas into it, but...
Okay, that's the tent. Okay, with quite.
마냥 베란디르 사람 베란디.
A pasture located in the Shakhtar Wilds where the heat of the winds and the chill of the snow field seamlessly blend, creating a mild climate with abundant vegetation. It's suitable for grazing, so the local often lead their herds here, along with the livestock of the Velandir people that have been entrusted to them. Wheat, cute kite, I don't know, wheat, whatever, man. They really picked some weird letters to add together. Manages the ranch. The ranchers of Velandir bring animals and hand over necessities like food and clothing to her as a token of gratitude and goodwill. He then distributes these items to people of the Shakhtar Wilds. Land Quit manages thrives in the wilderness due to being located where the heat of the wilderness meets the cold of the south, much like the characteristics of the regions. Quit has a remarkable gentle disposition and always welcomes those who come to visit. While her story is unknown, she is very grateful to live safely and rarely falls ill, and she always gets along with the people of Velandir. She's
Very
high
nice.
as fuck. Anyway. She's the equivalent of a capybara. Next.
Yeah, okay, you are with me.
Okay, so what have you learned from this?
That's the Far West.
Okay, kinda. Yeah, it's
I
kinda.
mean,
Like,
the stew is exactly how you described it.
yeah, this
isn't
is the Far West. Like, first they start with like some Turkish
Yeah, culture.
culture, and now they're mixing like cowboy-ish style and whatnot.
Talk to Kalut.
Galut, my brother.
평소
Anything else?
Does it has? Yeah, the exploration logs,
Yep. Anything else?
the pile letters. Okay, read.
A letter containing the information to be reported to Prince Bahra, also known as the Records of Death. The sealed letter is very luxurious and neatly organized.
And we already knew about it because there is something like that in his encampment in Ulukita. Barhan is the Valencian prince.
The expedition journal of the snowfield under the name of Prince Bahram. The initial contents appear to be excellent, however, as the entries progress, they become increasingly superficial, possibly influenced by Khalut's desire to return to a warmer climate. Prince Bahram Nasser, awestruck by the sight of the Velandir fort perched atop a majestic cliff, set up a small camp and ordered a thorough investigation. But to avoid alarming the villagers of Velandir, he dispatched a scholar accompanied by a minimal escort. The scholar, Khalut, is an expert in ancient ruins, but is notoriously finicky. Despite his intense desire for safety compelling him to refuse, he found himself drawn to the camp, bemoaning his predicament. However, thanks to his attire and profession, the people of Velandir welcomed him without suspicions, suggesting that Bahram's strategy has been successful. So he integrated the
Yes?
people of Velandir.
Eh?
Ooh.
There is exactly in the middle of the bridge.
The Soul Stone Bridge leading to the Clearwater Shrine. The origin of its name remains a mystery, but crossing it demands unwavering faith that it won't crumble beneath your feet.
Fair point.
And we might call it also the Bridge of Fate.
Some brazier.
An area where one of the ancient oh, yeah,
Okay, yeah, I remember that were two things here.
fuck, I lost it.
It's called the Clearwater Shrine.
An area where one of the ancient light origins, the origin of Clearwater, was placed. There are rumors that the descendants of the Knight of Dawn once resided at Stofbir, and many people seek the origin of Clearwater. It is said to grant one success like a flowing blue river in the future. Whatever
Which is currently in the Gluttony Cave, by the way.
I don't know why they're pushing this thing about the origins, but okay.
Probably to explain where they've been originated, because apparently also Belmorn is related here. And if you remember the origin of Clearwater, Earth and Flame were needed to defeat Belmorn in Calpheon. So probably they're going to keep it. I mean, I take it as a hint that they want to keep this part.
In Southern Ulukita, an area known as the Land of Dawn, no one knows who made the censer located near the shrine in the snow-coveted land. However, when people visit the shrine to make a wish, they often burn precious items they own, or an item filled with memories they would rather forget, in the flames of the censer. It is believed that by offering their precious things, the origin held by the shrine grants more power, in turn helping them too. Shatriman. Shatriman is a member of the Shakhtar merchants and is charged of sponsoring Velandir. He's been losing sleep over the sound of someone crying. Despite scoring the entire town, the source remains elusive, leading Shatriman to the Clearwater Shrine, where the origin of Clearwater is enshrined. Even as he thinks, "This can't be!" he finds himself unable to leave. That's kinda creepy.
Indeed it is.
So he's hearing cries and he's being bewitched and can't leave this place. Yeah, of course. There is a person. Sephira Lake. Here.
베란디르는
Like oh, look, camp supplies. Anything else in this location there?
Yes.
Oh god, fuck my life. Okay, yeah.
Start to read this too.
Okay. Supplies for the soldiers at Stofbir Fort Camp. It contains extra weapons, clothing, and equipment, and rations. Given the challenging resupply conditions, someone is always managing and guarding them. Yzrahid stands guard at the bridge leading to the Dawnlight Shrine. Her prayers focused on the safe returns of the Knights of Dawn, who have not been seen since they left one day. She holds the Knights of Dawn, spoken like a legend, in high esteem. They are said to have existed throughout the ages, concealing their powers until darkness rears its head, at which point they always emerge. Yzrahid is captivated by their thrilling tales and their grace. As such, she constantly envisions the dignified and elegant Knights of Dawn, striving to become such a guard herself. Cool. So the Knights of Dawn appear only when the world is in deep shit. Lost Shield. A shield left abandoned, waiting for its owner to come find it. Adventurers who cherish their gear as much as their lives rarely forsake their equipment, making it puzzling why this shield was left behind. Oh, and you can't go... Oh, skill instructor here.
Yeah.
That's weird.
피의 눈물을 닦아.
One shrine. Yeah, I got the energy, so let's see. Halfway along the path leading to the bridge known as Broken Star, there sits a small shrine, its purpose now inscrutable. But many people refer to it as the Dawnlight Shrine, as it is speculated that the other side of the bridge lies the headquarters of the Knights of Dawn, which has since been lost to history. Nadi is the manager of the Dawnlight Shrine, offering prayers for the safe returns of the Knights of Dawn, who have not returned since they set off with the Holy Flame Unix to vanquish Zarka and the ancient god of Orzeka. The role of the manager traditionally falls to the most skilled offspring of the Velandir family. True to this tradition, Nadi, much like her father, exhibits remarkable agility and finesse that she belies her petite stature. Despite her skills, she remains incredibly humble, leading the ritual of the Knight's Blessing at the Dawnlight Shrine when the children of Velandir take the first steps in the swordsmanship training. Okay.
And there is where the invisible wall is. If you want to look further, you can use the sniper.
Give them a second. That's a match lock. Doesn't render me. So I can't.
If you want to jump, you have to unequip it.
So there is a castle.
Yeah,
It
a
seems
sort
to
of
be ruined.
abandoned fortress.
Yeah, it's run down. And really, no one is like, crossing the water to see what's happening there. It's a random ass castle as well. Valencian structure and whatnot. Don't have much else to say to it besides you. It is quite disgusting, isn't it? Anyway, Broken Star. The Broken Star Bridge lies severed and rumors about it as to what lies on the other side. Seeming to be a failed construction, there are no remaining records or information about the structure. However, people speculate that the bridge once led to the Knights of Dawn's headquarters, and that due to an incident the bridge collapsed and all died along with it. Bard referenced to the bridge Broken Star in one of his songs, and the name struck as people liked it. Okay, so...
Now the hard part.
If I use here my skill, I fucking shit my pants.
Exactly. That's why I said the hard part.
Holy macaroni.
Don't.
A rock in the shape of a candlestick that can be found under the bridge known as the Broken Star. Many people in Velandir believe that the unwavering will of the Knights of Dawn is embedded within it. Some brave children say if you jump off the bridge and land unharmed, you're a Knight of Dawn. Whilst hesitant children peer down from the bridge, it's an overwhelming high drop from any. And whilst hesitant children peer down from the bridge, its overwhelming height stops any from proving themselves. Us.
Yeah, children don't jump down bridges. Okay.
This is Shadow. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, which one do I take?
You want? You can keep one.
No.
No, the original.
Yeah, on the original. So I'm lazy.
Good point. Okay. Now, let's go back to the castle because we miss some of the castle knowledge. Fucking rocks, man. But like, I was thinking about the environment, and if you think about it, shouldn't it be something like the central mountainous biomes of North America, like the wilds,
Could be.
or like how are they called, like the Appalachian? The mountains in US.
Mountains in the US. I'll check right now how they're called.
Because the transliteration in Italian is Appalachi, but I don't know how they are pronounced.
Denali, Mount Elbert, Mount Sanford, Mount Hunter, Mount Whitney, Mount Fairweather, Mount Blackburn.
Not the chains of the mountains. Like in Italy, you have the Dolomiti, right?
Appalachian Mountains. Check something. How the fuck do I? Ich. Okay, do I have something here?
No, I was just checking, but it's similar to one thing I saw, but it's not the right one. This one. Can you jump on?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, here you got it. Did you talk with NPCs here?
One. Night march.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what Patricio tells you, because, you know.
Yeah. You found me. You must be pretty lucky. I'm gonna come out at night. It's a bit tiring, but I like to avoid any competition. There are rare items here as well if you come to the right place.
No, they didn't give Patricio the special interaction with the Corsair. Developers, you're a disappointment.
Mm.
You had one job.
Yeah.
House. Oh. Let's not get the witch house. Yeah. Here. Talk with the shelf.
His book.
Read about the shelf. Meanwhile, I'm going to look where the other shit is.
A book filled with content written by a foolish person who could not seem to distinguish between courage and recklessness. My furnace flame will overcome the bitter cold of Velandir. Ah, my furnace has finally died out, my flesh is turning black, but I feel endless pain as if I'm being burned from the inside. I have finally come to the realization the furnace has not gone out. I am set ablaze. Patricio. Velandir's night merchant Patricio, a special merchant from the Crown Merchants Guild who wanders about here and there. He is famous for selling a wide range of goods from common to precious ones.
Follow me, don't worry. Barrack. This barrack.
Ah, yes. Originally, there weren't many people visiting Velandir Castle, but with the recent development of Ulukita, more people have been coming to Velandir, leading to the installation of a small office for gate management. So, we developing thingies. Of course.
Indeed.
Indeed. Look how beautiful this is.
In the forest.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle. There is no jungle biome in here, is it?
There is on the Pirates Islands. It's because it's like, you know, like Caribbean. So it counts as tropical technically. Okay, boo boo.
Don't worry, guys, don't ignore the guild chat. I'm just trying to figure out what's best for me to do. Because I have some AP, but I have no clue how to use it. Oh, there's a render error. You can see it right there.
There's a hole.
Can't you see it as well? Oh, I was wondering, like, this is the first time
It takes damage.
it takes damage, and you did some crazy jumps.
Yeah. Wouldn't take damage if I did the jump correctly, but alas, sometimes I miss my shit as well. Talk with the column.
Sculpture of the Foxabirds. What is that doing here?
Indeed.
When Resh established a camp with the help of Velandir people, the statue was erected at their earnest request. Rumor has it that the two statues at the entrance represent Resh and his older brother Lando. In case anyone was wondering, yes, it's confirmed, it's Lando's brother. It's here in text. I want to see people in the Lord channel try to fight with me now, saying, "Oh, but it's unconfirmed." Like, fuck off, yeah, yeah. And it is said that that the statue in the center of the camp was requested because two were not enough.
Aw, keep going up.
Oh, let me check if I can just kill him. Off your horse. No, I can't.
I will bring you if you want. Okay, the pot.
Pot, of course. How is the pot?
Always the pot.
How is the pot? Anything else around us?
Start reading the pot. In the meantime, I do my research.
Resh's tent can be found in the corner of Velandir. He made it himself just like the one back home, while I was feeling homesick. Strangely, there's always some boiling milk in Resh's tent. Resh says that he always has it prepared so that he can present a warm gift to everyone who visits, but some people, noticing Resh's childlike innocence, says he's just a big kid. Oh,
The
yeah, I found
tent.
something. Kumis. Kumis, give me the kumis. Give me the gummies. When the horse milk is fermented. Oh god, they're not making it this very family friendly. Horse milk, oh Jesus. When horse milk is fermented, a delicious
Dear
kumis
mamas, they
liquor
make that.
forms. It has a low alcohol content which allows it to be enjoyed casually. It is brewed at the Shakhtar Wilds ranch and has made its way to Velandir. God almighty. You want some horse milk, boys? Nice fermented horse milk. It will surely get you up. Oh, it's a wooden sleigh. Let's see, a wooden sleigh made from the locked tiers of Velandir, made from the stacked metal attached to the bottom of a wide wooden plate. It boasts high speeds, and if you put some pig fat or butter on the iron thingies, it will go even faster. It can be an excellent means of transportation when used correctly, but in the southernmost part of Ulukita, Velandir, it is not practical due to its steep terrain. It's practical to go down, not up. Let's see, right ticket.
No, like you got everything here.
I got everything here. Everything here? Yep. Okay. Let's see what my title means. Ah, because I'm gathering, yeah.
Knowledge, yeah. Because you are
then-
literate now.
Yeah, do you have the God of Knowledge title yet? You should put that since you're the Lord Master.
But I like Slayer of the Light.
Oh, of course, yeah, you slayed that light like wow.
No, not yet.
Oh. I have my favorite siren song. Why? Because I hate siren songs. I kill the siren because of the fact that she sings. Listen, I gotta be fair, guys. The whole point of the Corsair character is that you're the last siren left alive, and that no one has to find out who.
Mermaid, not siren.
Fuck off with your literal shit, yeah?
These
Yeah.
are two different
Of
creatures.
course, they're so different. That's why I keep killing them. I'm not literate, okay? So siren mermaid is the same thing. Apparently not. So I've been doing awful things for no reason. But hey, it gives you glory and honor. See?
Huh? No, like I was trying to find a way to cut. There should be a way through the valley.
The Valley of Death.
I want to stay where the snow is because I feel at home.
Yeah. Finally, they released a snowy region during a snow period. But yeah, I would move fast because those things are huge.
I know.
And they
I
look
know.
like they don't use lube. And I'm sorry to tell you, Lema, but I can't take it without lube. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
because someone is grinding. But don't worry, because my horse is fast.
Okay.
Altar of Trials.
A structure in the shape of an altar that has a perfect maintained round form. According to the words of the elder in Velandir, who favors the Knights of Dawn, the altar's location was changed between a lower and higher place. Get higher. In order to test the qualities and abilities of the Knights of Dawn. Of course, this is nothing more than the forgotten past, and no one knows whenever this story is fact or fiction. And also, since we passed through, I got the knowledge of the Highlands, the Yzrahid Mountains rising sharply as if to ward off unfamiliar outsiders are a realm of biting cold. The icy chill that cascades over the vast mountains rage blankets the Yzrahid Highlands, creating a unique landscape where both extreme colds and heat coexist. Oh.
And now your favorite thing. We pass again between the monsters.
And remember, folks, Ulukita will become eventually a red player zone, so you should be doing this ASAP, because once the gates are open, good luck trying to pass through without getting your little booty exploded by people who have high gear and are so hungry for open world PvP. Oh, this thing speaks? What the fuck? Okay. The weapons of the Yzrahid Highlands are hostile to our visitors, but the navvies in the cave are different. They simply guard the cave, showing inexplicable restraint. Some people find it so bizarre that they suggest it is another one of Marnie's experiments, but others point out that Marnie's creations tend to be oddly adorable, while it is not.
It is kinda cute.
It does look like Marnie's experiment. Where's the chicken inside and the guy or the girl
Not
being...
enough chickens in this creation.
Yeah. Hey, there's something here. Move. God damn you. Right. Dust traces. The traces in the caves believed to have been the dwelling of the creator of the Yzrahid Islands offers insight into the creator's preferences. This is due to the well-preserved records detailing the creator's research into various mixing methods. Okay, this was an alchemist.
The glowing bottle.
The oddly glowing bottle remains a mystery. No one knows what it's made of, what properties it possesses, or why it emits such a radiant light. The reason for this lack of knowledge is that the bottle is firmly attached to the desk, and no one has dared to forcibly remove it in fear of breaking it.
If you extract it, you are crowned King of Calvary.
Yeah. Funny that they're afraid of that. There's more things here or not?
No.
Really? I really hope there will be more. So like we don't even know.
No, there is, but not here. There is another part of the lab.
Ah, okay.
We are going there now.
It's another one of Marnie's.
I mean, if you want, there is a quest.
No, please, God, no. Have mercy on me, my dear. Jesus.
No, actually, the machine has the dailies in Ulukita.
Very happy for them, or me. I'm not today out of the gear. I will start grinding to get there, but I don't have it as of yet. Please don't
Fucking
kill
fences,
us.
man. My worst enemy.
Yes. For me, this fence is a bit worse of an enemy, especially when there's like monsters that
No,
look
here
like
there are no monsters.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's a treasure chest. It's an actual treasure chest. It's not.
Alright, well, let's open it. A gold coil. Ooh, can I exchange more? Yeah. I got a golden coil like thingy, so I can 5 million. And I'm not sure what else I got. So. Probably depression. Quest for power. There's another reason I like to keep a close eye on Yzrahid Mountains. They really couldn't come up with easier names? Jesus.
I don't know. Probably
Just-
it's also because they didn't translate it properly in the translation.
Just make it simple, man. You have to fucking call the mountain. Jesus. The weapons and structure of the in the Yzrahid Highlands. Can't you see an overwhelming obsession with power? What were they trying to discover, and what was their end goal? From the remnants of Atarax's ancient weapons to the Blackstones, what were they so desperate to obtain, even resisting Blackstone addiction? Dimlet. I don't know who Dimlet is. What the? Oh, you can go inside.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think either, but hey, we have a black spirit, so can't be worse than that, can it?
Yeah.
Okay, there is another thing like this, but a bit different. Yeah, like another bathing tub. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but with
bathing
black
tub.
crystals.
Oh yeah, it's so deep, honey. Oh my god, I'm enjoying this black crystals. Like,
Yeah, here.
a tank that displays an obsession with researching power itself. The black stone alone is toxic to living beings, so attempts were made to convert its energy into a liquid form to be utilized as a power source, or maybe to dilute the toxicity and to be studied or extracted and utilize the full power of the black stone. The rumors are endless. One adventurer accused Marnie of being responsible for this, and he reportedly turned pale. Size and bulk aren't everything. Look at my creation. Small and perfect, except the orcs. Or the other
They are not
chimeras.
that big.
They are quite big, my love. Have you seen the assistant, the one that wakes up and is like 3 meters tall and wants to
Baba.
fuck you in the ass with a dildo? Yeah, I remember that guy. He wasn't that small. Anyway,
Everything looks small
of course.
compared to
You must never ignore balance, and the result of that research, Seculion?
Seculion.
Seculion? Seculion? Just a big old pile of scrap metal. Let me say it again. Size isn't important. Look at the precious life that these small creations have. It's immeasurable, but that's just a pile of junk. Ah, the state structure, of course. My god. Unknown operation method. The unconventional structure appears to be a facility attempting to unveil the mysteries of the ancient weapons and blackstones. However, no one truly knows its exact function or purpose. Even making an educated guess can proves to be no easy task. Bro, really? This seems to be an easy, like, hard thing to say. Takes pipes in, has liquid, puts the liquid in these things, and it rotates with an engine, and that's it. God damn. I don't even go to college and I know this shit. Hashtag Espadara goes to college. Careful not to explode us with the guy's AoE. Oh, yeah. Look how beautiful it is. It's about you. It's, oh my god. Look how big it is. Oh, mamma mia. Okay, so here we go again. What can we find deep inside these things? Ooh, neglected research data. Ooh, all nicely. Hey, is that a... Aha, someone left his hand here. Aha. I deduce that someone was left handless. Anyway, the place is rife with documents written in a scroll that resembles graffiti more than legible writing. Only a handful of words like power, propulsion, and defense can be barely deciphered. The passage of time has faded the inscriptions, making interpretation a challenging task, of course. Ew, is a treasure chest. Wait, really? There is a treasure. What? Whoa, I actually got money. Alright, let me see. You guys did? No. And? No. Hey, look at this wonderful wall. Oh my god, look, you turned the valve, tungsten, and then okay. Alright. Ooh, Putorium. Also known as Puto. My favorite Shmokemon. No, not a Pokemon, okay, it's different. The disassembled Putorium, with its wings spread wide in a posture reminiscent of a defeated creature's cry, appears to be undergone countless cycles of destruction. Disassembly and reassembly in the process of creating the weapons of the Yzrahid Highlands. Not a single part remains untouched. That is very fucked up.
Okay.
So there's another crazy scientist.
No, it's Marnie.
Are you sure it's Marnie? He seemed to be flaming this.
Hmm.
This scientist went crazy to the point where he can't write notes or anything because they're risking blackstone poisoning, and in fact we noticed from the research notes that they're not well mentally. Whereas Marnie seems to be, well, still unhinged, like a fucking, like he took methamphetamines in Detroit, seems to still hold some sort of sanity.
Talk with the machine and with the leg.
Okay, there's 2, and you said leg. Oh, you actually get the knowledge of the Seculian and leg.
Mm-hmm. On the right. No, right in front. Right front.
Oh, like this. God, and then they say that this game is not sci-fi. Seculion's leg. The 4 legs of the Seculion supporting its hefty frames each contain a round structure. It's widely believed that these structures harness the condensed energy from the body, bestowing formidable strength to the legs. Marnie, who has a keen interest in this weapon, speculates that the creator intended for the hefty legs to maintain balance. If this balance were to falter, the risk of an energy discharge would significantly increase. See? It's not Marnie.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It is a Seculion that stands motionless, inactive. Its grandeur is such that one could mistake it for a massive vessel, a moving ark, not merely a metaphor, but a reality of immense power. Its inactivity leads many to deem it incomplete, but without the creator's command, it's impossible to discern whenever it's truly unfinished or merely at rest. The power Seculion is an excess of energy anticipated to be the primary power source for all weapons, functioning much like an arc. As such, when an intruder approaches, the other weapons instinctively move to protect the Seculion above all else. There were fleeting moments during power discharges when survivors were able to approximate the source of its strength. The reports suggest that it does not distinguish between friends or foe, making movements lighter for all parties. In response to the question of whenever the power Seculion controls all other weapons or exists to aid them, Dimmelt answered, "It doesn't matter which came first, the chicken or the egg. What matters if you've managed to keep it in the coop."
So it's Dimmelt, the name of the other.
Dimmelt, something like that, yeah. But that's just could be, but we're not sure what that means. It could be an. Heart of the Seculion. Let me just go.
Yeah, invisible wall, bro.
Ah, yes, of course.
Unmarried from below.
The heart of the Seculion holds the essence of its being. The compact yet potent entity is undoubtedly the backbone of the Seculion, and it's universally accepted as the driving force behind its colossal form. Intriguingly, the weapons of the Yzrahid Highlands differ fundamentally from the ancient weapons of Ataraxian and Histria. While those ancient weapons boast unique designs that mimic nothing, these weapons, including the Seculion, bear traces of inspirations from not just Ataraxian and Histria, but also ogres, basilisks, and chimeras. This sparked speculation about what Marnie, the mad scientist, might be up to, but Marnie vehemently denied it. My works involving imbuing new life with my philosophies and dilemmas, whereas these weapons are solely focused on the imitation and creation of power and energy. Their technology and results are intriguing, but they are fundamentally differ from my essence. So, you're one of the Marnie, we can call them Marnies, right? People like, you stub your toe like, fuck, goddamn Marnie, you got me.
Okay, can you tell me what you're missing from H?
Can be obtained through interaction.
Okay,
the one
between which
Shakhtar.
ones is?
This is between Shakhtar Pier's rest area and unknown operated methods in Southern Ulukita Adventure Log 2.
Okay, the two.
And I missed Dimmeld. between Gentle Navis and Carl Khan.
Okay, between. Oh, that's NPCs.
Yeah, so NPC, that's the only NPC I'm missing. The rest
Okay,
of it-
so Southern Ulukita Adventure Log 1, you finished it.
yeah.
Okay. You just miss a thing from the 2, which is
below Shakhtar's Pier rest area and unknown operation map.
okay.
And have you met Dimlit?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is one thing that I have to find. Because it's around here, but I can't exactly remember where. Because it's around Seculion.
Of course.
Like scraps. Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah, this is... The remnants of an ancient weapon. They might have moved at one time, but now all that remains are pieces of debris. What were they trying to make?
Okay, and about the people you miss.
So... Dimlit. Dimlit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I obtained the Ulukita Adventure Log 123. I'm just missing Dimlit.
Okay, between who is it?
Al... Businessman. Balmorin, okay. Finish research.
Like this?
Not Al.
Just tell me between who is.
Okay, Call of Ulukita Wilds. It says Dimelt. Dimlit. And it's between Gentle Navis and Carl Khan. Gentle Navis and Carl Khan. It's not people of Southern Ulukita, you're looking in the wrong room.
Yeah, exactly. What is this?
Ulukita Wilds, yeah. Oh, Navid? Lower, no. Yeah, lower, yes, yeah, that.
Emailed. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, keep going up.
Oh, that's what Dimlit is. Wow, that was fast. Should be careful not to scare the hawk. Okay. Dimlit has learned how to befriend and commune with hawks from the people of Everfrost. He now monitors the Akshad Mountains and its surroundings. Dimlit says he came here only to see hawks happily soaring the sky, but he is actually a remarkable scholar who wrote papers about the mysterious Seculion in the mountains and Highlands. And the Knights of Dawn. And what else, man? Just like Jesus. And in fact, it is said that Leon, the dragon scholar, once visited Dimlit for advice on his hypothesis regarding the battle between Seculion and dragons.
Battle between Seculion and dragons.
No.
Damn. And that was the knowledge.
People of Ulukita is fully complete, and Ulukita logs are obtained. No, it's funny because all the other logs I don't have them. The Ulukita.
I know, like, give me time and I'll share the knowledge with you.
No, it's okay. I'm saying is that it's crazy that the first one that I have complete is the Ulukita ones. Anyway, folks, what do I want? Okay, so finally I have graduated from Ulukita. remember to try and get this before they push and make Ulukita a full, like the Valencian desert, where you can be a red karma and not worry. It's supposed to be a lawless place, Ulukita. While there is the main story that is missing, make sure that you wait and tune in whenever the story will be announced. We will do it ASAP for the reasons mentioned above.
We need a bit of time for War of the Roses because we want to do the questline until Odilita first.
The quest of the War of the Roses, either way, there's one quest. And we have to be careful because it's a full PvP thing. It doesn't really have much for... I mean, the War of the Roses is something, I guess. I don't know. It's something. I mean, it doesn't really make sense from a lore point of view, but it is what it is. And for the rest, well, hopefully we get that Serendary work soon. Wink wink, nash nash, please God, please.
In theory, it should come next week on the Global Lab. So,
That's awesome. Anyway, folks, thank you all for watching and joining us on this wonderful adventure of Espadara Goes to College. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and see y'all next time. Bye!
bye.